Hello?
Hey dude, it's me. Listen, the boss says we need to come up with the next big show for Saturday morning cartoons for the channel.
Boss, Saturday mornings. Do kids even wake up early on Saturdays anymore?
Not really, but on the bright side, if the show sucks, nobody would see it.
Wow, great motivational speech there.
Nah, man, I think we could do this. I mean, come on, you're the only other guy I know who loves Saturday morning cartoons as much as I did. We can do this.
Yeah, that's true. But honestly, DJ, man, I don't see this working at all.
Boss also said if we didn't do this, he'd transfer us to Fox.
I'm on my way.
Alright, so the boss man says we have to make a new show. Did he make any suggestions, Sam?
Uh, you know him. It's something always random. I think he said something about turtles. And with E3 just recently happening, Street Fighter? Does that make sense?
You know, that almost sounds very familiar. Kung Fu Fighting Turtles?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like are we encroaching on some, strange territory with this one?
I feel... No, you know what? I feel like, we can spin on this. You know, why not? Let's do our own thing. What if it was like Turtles meets Street Fighter?
So, we're talking about mutated teenage street turtles that fight.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's what the boss wants, and, Lord knows what happens if he doesn't get his way, right?
Yeah. That reminds me, why is my name on a contract that I have yet to see?
Oh, semantics.
Okay. Now, if we're going for this theme, though, we're going to need names for these mutated teenage street turtles, all right? I have before me a list of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as we all know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as great as they are, were named after the great Renaissance masters.
So what if we name them actually after some of the, like the lesser known artists, or at least the artists that aren't exactly favored
of that caliber?
Yes.
So the names I've got, and they are frequent to change, but I've got Bach, Picasso, Rembrandt.
Is that the origin of Bacca?
No, the musician Bach.
Ah, okay, right. That just goes to show you how educated I
am. Then we have, Picasso, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
His thinking is very abstract. Rembrandt. And to round out the team, Beethoven. I mean, those are names that kids will remember, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So I just wanted to go over... I just want to maybe go over my thinking process. So for this, in a lot of the turtle designs that I see, they keep making, especially the leader of Ninja Turtles, Raphael, they always make him, stupid big and such. So I'm thinking for our show, what if our turtles were more tiny?
Instead of actual store-bought tiny turtles that just, when mixed with this mutation or whatever, they became instead
of stupid giant, they made, I don't know why. I swear to God, if you ever watch the new, any of the new Ninja Turtles, especially the newest one that's out right now, I swear it's every time there's a new iteration of the Turtles, they always think to themselves, it's can we make Raphael bigger and more of a meathead?
I'm not going to disagree with that. Now, I have to go backwards. And you're saying Raphael is the leader?
In the new show, he is.
That's weird.
I get that they're trying to make... Look, I get it. You want to make something different, but... But I don't know. Some things you just don't change.
At least add the, power dynamic argument between him and Leonardo.
Raphael's rude but crude. Leonardo leads. And then Donatello does the machines.
And Michelangelo's the party dude.
Yes.
But the funny part is that those two never deviate from the norm.
Well, actually, the sad thing is I've watched the new show, and the only thing I don't like is they seem to have made them all the party dudes.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that is a problem.
So that's why we gotta make these turtles better. So our turtles are probably most likely going to be kind of looking almost similar in their own way. Similar. Um, I'm imagining our who would you say is the leader in Street Fighter? Ryu?
Yeah. So, I mean, out of our four, would you say Bach would be the leader?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, because I was thinking it was either going to be Bach or Beethoven, because those are names that command respect.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm liking how this is looking.
We need a name, because we can't just call this Street Turtles.
As I pitched, mutated teenage street turtles that fight. Or you can anagram that into MTSTTF.
You know what I miss about the 90s when I think about it, actually? I miss
low gas prices?
Oh, yeah. But actually what I miss is was back in the 90s you could just slap any title, anything, any two words together, and it would just make sense, and it would sometimes sell. Like, do you remember, like, what was it? Was it Sewer Sharks? Street Sharks?
Street Sharks. I was just about to say that.
There was Street Sharks, Bikers from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars?
That was what I missed back in the 90s. That's what I want to bring back. Like, that charm. That's what I miss about Saturday morning cartoons, is like it had a charm to it. That's what I hope our show can bring to it. You know, this nice little turtle show. If anything. Let's see. Turtles have like that little...
Apparently turtles have pecs.
Well, our turtles does. This one does.
Okay.
I mean, this one's... I mean, like, he's a tiny thing, but he's buff as fuck. He can... You don't mess with Bach. He's the leader of the turtles for a reason.
You don't mess with Bach. And he stresses the sound when you say his name.
That's what pisses...
Like, he gets mad if you don't.
That's what pisses him off the most, is just like...
People are just like, oh, you're Bach. You're Bach. No, I'm Bach.
That's it. Yeah, like 10 minutes of an episode. Bach. No, it's Bach. Bach? Bach. It's like that. Yes. It's like the Cool Whip scene from Family Guy.
Yes, except child friendly, because child friendly.
Bach. I'm kicking your ass.
Yes. That is the highest level of swearing that will happen on this show. And it's only going to happen once. It happens once a season, and it's all around how to pronounce Bach.
Well, let's be honest. With Saturday morning cartoons, especially back in the 90s, cartoons got away with a lot of stuff. Like, especially like, back in the day, my parents wouldn't let me watch South Park, and obviously, but if you think about it, if you honestly watch first season South Park, just the first season, I know they've done worse stuff now, but think about it back then. If you watch just the first season South Park, and then you compare to Ren and Stimpy, Ren and Stimpy is debatably worse.
Oh God!
Ren and Stimpy is debatably worse.
And I know I can point out one character that you will agree with. Powdered Toast Man.
Oh, actually, I know how we can sneak in. Certain stuff in this show past the censors for our show, actually, because I actually got to speak to Bob Camp.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm actually not trying to name drop here, but I'm actually kind of friends with him.
Nice.
And I actually got to ask him, how did you guys get away with certain stuff on the show? And what he told me was, what they would do is they would purposely put in worse stuff in the scripts for the censors to focus on. And that was, so any of the bad stuff that we saw that got onto Nickelodeon, that was the tame stuff compared to what was on the script. So my absolute first thought was can I actually read the original scripts, because I want to see what you put in that the other stuff got swept underneath the rug. Let's see. Rio has a headband, right?
Yes, he does.
Let's see. And the turtles are wearing the mask, but I don't want to make it too much like it, so we should...
What if they're wearing, like, that headband mask that covers their face and everything?
Oh, why don't we give him hair? Wait.
Yes, hair. He needs hair.
It's like, wait, turtles... I know turtles don't have hair, but ours do.
Yeah,
what,
definitely.
Now,
they
wait.
need it for extra sensory?
Wait,
I don't know.
Question. What kind of hair did Bach have? What kind of hair does Bach have?
Oh, God.
Because what if our turtles
actually...
Because what if our turtles... What if our turtles actually have hair or some kind of qualities matching the other artists that we're talking about?
Okay, so are you familiar with like those weird curly powder-haired wigs that judges used to be portrayed with?
Was it something? I know this is like a shitty rough, but like, was it something like this where they was like wearing curls? Like it looked like a weird.
Just take away like the super curliness of it and make it short.
I kind of almost need a reference.
Now, you know what? Screw that.
Okay.
Bach gets Guile hair.
God. Oh, God. I'm going to sound like such a normie. Remind me who Guile was.
Guile is the U.S. soldier who is best known for his lines, Sonic Boom!
Wait, was he always... wait, is he the blonde soldier?
Yes, he is. Best way I can describe it, his hair is the one that looks like a makeup brush.
No, I know who you're... Okay, no, I know exactly who you're talking about, yeah. It kind of looks like... Basically, it looks like he grew a fucking tree. Yes. He grew a fucking tree on his head.
Yes. Exactly, that is exactly it. Oh my God! But here's how it should be. It should be so powerful that the headband that Bach is wearing is ripped, like the hair grew and forced its way out of.
Oh well, then at this point, if it's the most powerful thing, we have this tiny turtle, but this massive fucking hairdo.
Oh my God, yes.
It is that powerful.
It's so powerful that every day he has to gel it to make sure that one strand does not come undone.
Every time he's about to go into battle, the villains are like, "It's like before you die, I must ask, how long does it take to make that fucking hair? I mean, Jesus, dude."
Yeah.
No.
And then he will break his way out of the bonds that they're in with a comb.
No one can contain the power of his hair. That's the source of his power.
I always have my hair gelled. That's the secret. That's the secret, Cap. My hair's always gelled. Oh my God.
It's so powerful that anyone who tries to cut it, every blade just breaks.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? He doesn't even need a weapon. That's his hair. It's his hair. He doesn't need his
weapon.
Yes, he doesn't need a saw. He doesn't need a bow. That's his hair. It's his hair. It's right.
God, yes.
There we go. There's Bach.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Alrighty, now as we know, all heroes need a villain, right?
Yes.
Now, when in prepping for this, I had a friend of mine gave me the best idea ever.
Okay, lay it on me.
Of the enemy ninja clan, the Shadow Clan, which they are often mocked for because of how generic it is. But his name is Be My Son. B.Myson. And his power is to make people believe that they are his children. He has abandonment issues.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see.
And so, like, he has the role of like this super like his evil plans. His evil plans include just trying to make the world believe that he is like their dad. And like that's his psychic powers. You know how like M. Bison had, like, like his Shadow Lu powers, like his Psycho powers.
Yes.
This guy's psychic powers are just, trying to, convincing people that he is that he is their dad.
That'd be just such a weird thing to say in battle. It's like, call me daddy. Who's your daddy?
Oh, no, like, so for this one, and trust me, like, I went full into this.
At that point, I think we need to put this on Adult Swim.
No, it's going to be safe. It's going to be safe. Trust me. He's so he will do these, like, world conquering plans just to get the turtles to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
And as they're fighting him, he's, like, constantly giving them, inspirational words and being, like, super, like, supportive dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you really boxed me into a corner there.
At that point, that's when Bach just wants to kick his ass.
Yes, it is. But, he's like, oh no, you have defeated me. Let us go out for ice cream to celebrate.
Wait, so he gets, every time someone kicks his ass, he just gets some food?
No, like, he's like that supportive dad. He's like, good job. You really made me see the error of my ways. Let us go get ice cream to celebrate such a tremendous victory. Like how dads are like, you know what, you did a good job today. Let's go grab some ice cream.
That'd just be so weak.
Hey, we're bringing back Saturday morning cartoons. We gotta bring back everything.
Oh, absolutely. We need all the cheesiness, everything. That's what's going to make this show a true success.
It is. And, like, the symbol for the Shadow Clan is just a thumbs up. Like, you know how the Foot Clan had their foot and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Well, his is just a thumbs up. Oh, I'm liking this. This is dynamic but fatherly at the same time.
So if he's going to be like the father, then should I give him like father attire, like the dad's sweater vest?
You should, but it should have a cape on it. Because, as you recall, all villains had, like, dramatic capes.
Oh yes, for let's see, with Skeletor.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever see the
Shredder?
Do you remember Mighty Max?
A little bit, yes. And I remember that villain had a cape.
Yes, all the amazing villains had capes. It's not like today where now no capes is the thing apparently, which I completely disagree with.
I agree with you on that, but I also agree because let's be fair and like point out where we're hearing this from.
Yes,
Incredibles did make a very valid point against the cape. They at least made a valid point, because for like someone like Superman, like the problem isn't his cape getting caught in a plane engine. It's the plane engine getting demolished because it tried to take his cape. So it gave a very realistic perspective.
Yes, to be fair, that is true. I don't know, but the whole cape thing, you could also, to be fair, you could also argue about, you could also argue the same thing about hoods, because someone could just take the hood, pull it down over your head, and then kick your ass.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I want to...
Wait a minute.
There's something I want to...
What do you have him holding?
So I have an idea. I'm just throwing it out here. Uh-huh. So basically, I think we should give a little bit of a little backstory with our villains. And basically, the main reason Bach is pissed off at this guy is because originally there were 4 turtles, but there's now only 3. Because my son, actually not only killed one of them, but he turned him into turtle soup.
And it was a complete accident. He didn't even know it happened until the very end.
So when he finally goes, "You ate my brother," and he goes, "And he was delicious."
Oh my But I
That
mean,
should be his whole thing. Is just like he doesn't just eat turtle soup. He eats everything soup. He'll make anything.
Soup. He makes he has like dad's, instead of dad's famous chili, he makes dad's famous soup.
Yes. So basically,
oh, God.
he's got the Facebook like icon on his chest.
Yes, because everyone should like it, should like this.
I'm just trying to take over the world. Come on, give me those likes.
I'm just trying to make sure that my kids have a wonderful place to grow and be happy.
That's how he gets more power. Is like, it would be like it's like should this take place in modern time, or should this take place like back in like the late 80s, early 90s? Like basically we're back to using floppy disks.
You know what? Okay, so the city that it takes place in literally never left the 80s. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like modern day stuff exists, but for some reason the city is in a bubble of 80s. Like when we get to her, the heroine of the entire thing, that's where we can expand it more.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Right,
okay,
so,
now I have to ask, though,
yes.
should he have the dad mustache?
I actually have an idea. So what if not only does he have the dad mustache, this is our Shredder essentially. This is our Shredder, but the M. Bison. So instead of like this, like a regular mustache, he has a metal mustache. Like it's welded onto the fucking mask.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
And
but it's on such a hinge that he can move his nose and do the mustache wiggle. Is he wearing a golf hat? Is like a golf hat or a police hat part of this?
I'm trying to remember what M. Bison's. Basically, I'm trying to make the whole Shredder helmet, but instead I'm mixing it with the M. Bison hat.
Okay, so the M. Bison hat is actually where you have like what makes it look like a police hat. It's round.
Okay. Oh yeah. Again, guys, forgive me. It's been a long time. Was it more like that?
There we go.
Was it more like that? Yeah. There we go.
I'm sorry. I just now have M. Bison in my head screaming, "Yes, yes!"
Of course. Oh, I'm loving this guy. I love our character. It's just one big metal mask with a metal mustache.
Oh, but his pants. He has to have like some stylish villain pants. I knew you would like the concept of Bison, my son. I knew you would love it.
I'm trying to draw, and I got tears. I'm just imagine this guy coming out of like a weird technodrome.
Wait a minute. And, make like it around his arms a little tighter so he can show off his amazing dad muscles.
Oh God.
I think I broke you.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm just gonna make it like super veiny.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like people are just like, it's like, give me a hug. It's like, I'd rather not. I feel like you could break my spine with thought alone.
Now here's the thing. During fights, his sweater vest will get destroyed, and when it rips off, those veins aren't there.
You know what I'm also thinking? Like he does that weird thing where not only does he shred his he shreds his clothes, but like out of nowhere he grows back the sweater vest.
Yes,
it'll be like
his mutant power. Besides, like making people believe that he's their dad, I can regrow my sweater vest.
How do you do that? In the Shadow Clan, we all know.
Yes.
They're like the master of fucking fabrics.
Yes. Which is why sometimes in battle, his cape will just disappear for no reasons. That's not an animation problem. He is specifically designed to have his cape appear and disappear when it is necessary.
There's gonna be like an episode where it's like he's always talking about how you gotta be dressing appropriately even for battle, and That's part of, and that's one of the fights is he fights Bison. It's like, you have to wear pants!
Yes. And like, there's definitely going to be an episode where it just shows like the day in the life of Bison, and you will see him wake up wearing the hat and mask and everything, and he does take a razor and shave at the metal mustache, destroying the razor, but he does shave. I'm just picturing like he's just going.
You are all my
shaving it.
You
and,
are
like,
all my
children. He looks at it,
children.
he's like, that looks better, and he just throws it into the garbage, which has a pile of destroyed razors.
It's like, you are all my children.
Oh my lord! I love this design.
I love. Let's see. He has to make. I'm just making like a little extra buffer, just because.
Oh yeah.
Just 'cause, I mean, this is our villain, and I need him to make sure it looks like he could kick Bach's ass, even though. I mean, Bach does have the indestructible hair. Don't get me wrong, but
it also, like, the only thing that can truly actually harm the indestructible hair is Be My Son's mustache.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
It's like how you can't pierce vibranium except with adamantium. I think.
I just want to.
Yeah.
This might be a little. I know it's a little risque for a kids' cartoon. It might be a little gruesome, but little turtle hand in the soup, just to really show the fact that he really did eat the turtle.
Yeah, he really is evil.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Well, see, like, I like to think that, like, he didn't know about that until after the fact. Like, he went to a restaurant and ordered some, like, soup. He wasn't specific, so, like, they gave him turtle soup, and he didn't realize that it was, like, the 5th turtle.
So Bach will, like, break into his office one day. It's like, he goes, "You will pay! Yes, I committed the deed. Now remind me again, what is it I did?"
Yes, exactly. It's like, and I shall punish you for breaking my window. You must now sweep up all the glass. Because it is very dangerous, and we do not want someone like you who does not wear shoes, we will go shopping for those later, to get hurt.
You will pay, turtle. No, I mean, seriously, you're gonna have to pay. I mean, you destroyed the sweater vest. It cost a lot. I mean, for God's sakes, you know how much it costs for me to keep buying these? I rip them.
God.
I rip at least 5 a day.
And that's just from hugging people.
The other day, I frickin' hugged my daughter. Her head exploded.
She grew it back, but that's not the kid problem here. Oh my god, I love this. Like, he's the villain. Like, he's so villainous, but he's trying to be a genuine person. I love it.
He still has morals. He has a code.
Oh,
and
god,
even
yes.
and the best part is, like, even when he's like not trying to be villainous, he still does horrible things.
Oh god, yes. Like, again, with the soup thing. He didn't realize that they were going to make him turtle soup, and he didn't know that it was one of the turtles.
You hate my brother! It's like, I did what now?
No! Oh my lord.
It's like, look, I know I'm the bad guy, but I promise you that was the one time I didn't do anything bad. On purpose.
Can his, like, like how, like, villains always have, like, that super vehicle that they got to weigh in or something like that? Like, I'm going to be reaching for one slightly. Remember the Thanos copter? His is a ride on this guy. Be My Son's is a ride on lawnmower.
Oh my god. Lawnmower.
That pretty much he gets on, presses a button, the blades come, like, grow right underneath him, and he just takes off on his flying lawnmower.
Let's see. Should I? I'm just wondering if I should add anything more to it.
I don't know. You know what you should add? You should add reading glasses just sticking out of the collar of his shirt.
Just had to make him a little bit taller. let's see. Just fucking reading glasses. Like they're hanging off his shirt like that.
Yes! Oh my god, yes! And when he gets serious, like, about a fight, he will put on his reading glasses.
Or when he's, like, trying to use his mutant power, he's, like, trying to make people believe that he's the dad. He goes, oh, just puts on the glasses. All right, children, get over around.
Yes!
Gather around.
Yes! Yes!
Let me
yes!
And I need to tell you why you need to destroy all the turtles.
Or at least convince them why I am their father. That is the more important aspect of this. Oh my god, this is amazing. What I like about him is that I know the concept you're going with his, like, helmet, but it also looks like he's wearing a ninja mask with a mustache.
That also... I mean, whatever... I mean, listen, whatever works. Whatever works, I'm fine with it. Like a full metal piece. There's our daddy. That is the daddy of our show. The one and only. God. The one and only. Be my son.
My son. Alrighty.
Because it just wouldn't be a Saturday morning cartoon without some kind of really stupid villain.
Yeah, true. Like, he'll even step in the way of, like, actual villains and stop them from doing something terrible. He's like, not in my city. You must follow Dad's rules here.
It's like, aren't you a villain too? Yes, but I have a moral code.
I am also a father figure. Oh god, I love this. This is ridiculously dumb and I love it so much. Like, seriously, like, you know, we were starting with, you know, Bach, and, you know, it was funny, but this guy, this design screams, this is a real Saturday morning cartoon.
Oh, abso-freaking-lutely. Hang on. Just because I'm a perfectionist, just gotta raise up his arm a bit.
Oh, no, I get it, man, I get it. Oh my lord, that actually, you know what, that actually works well because now it really looks like he's trying to show off the veins of his sweater vest.
There's that one child that's actually trying to be his son, but he refuses. He's like, no, just leave, go.
Yes, but that one person is like the overly powerful, destructive supervillain, and like he wants nothing to do with it because like, this is not what Dad would want, and you are clearly destroying public property.
You do that all the time. Yes, but I have a license.
And he holds out a license that says certified destroyer of public property.
Certified villain?
Yes.
It's like, you can't just become a villain. That is not how it works.
We forgot his cape.
Oh! Shit, that's right.
Do we give him the 80s big shoulders, or do we just give him, like, a normal cape? I mean, his shoulders are huge as they are.
I feel like they'd be covering the collar. He wants to be... he's a villain, but he still has to show off. He's still our dad.
He has to show us that he's the cool dad.
Even though there's times that he's clearly not.
Yeah, but randomly, it'll pan over to we'll say a kindergarten, you know how they have those plays in kindergarten and everything, and he's just sitting in the back clapping enthusiastically along with all the other parents.
So who's your child? Oh, he's over there, and over there, and over there, and her, and him, and her. And him.
But she's my daughter. She's mine too, damn it. Oh my god.
Where's the alimony check? Oh, did I say it was him? No, I meant it was her. That's when he backs off. It's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. And we'll see him at PTA meetings and all that stuff. He's a weird, respected member of the community.
Weird is right.
He shows up like this. Just carrying a bowl of soup. I have brought Dad's famous soup.
It's not turtle soup again. No. It's rabbit soup, and that's when we learn that's one of Bach's best friends. He goes, "You killed,
Oh God!
you killed one of my friends." He goes, "God damn it!"
Yes. Oh God. Okay.
Look, I know I'm
So-
trying to kill the world here, but I swear I'm not killing the animals. I mean, I'm a villain, but not a monster. I have morals.
I am not intentionally doing this. I'm just given the ingredients.
And here we have our evil super dad
Oh God.
with turtle soup.
Oh, this is so dumb. It's amazing.
I'm still in tears.
I knew you would like the idea of this guy. I knew it.